Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWAH. All praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah, Bahashem, Rekah Yahawah being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're going to get into the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. This is all through the scriptures, and we can see that captivity in modern times when it comes to the descendants of slaves, because captivity is slavery. Captivity is somebody capturing you, meaning an opposition or adversarial nation of Satan, Satan in the Hebrew. See, this is where Satan comes from, because some other nation, your adversary, your military opposition, comes and they capture you, and once they capture you, you is under their power. See, you submission, or you're in subjection to their laws and their ways of life and their army and their military. This is what's going on, and this is what the scriptures was talking about all through the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. And real quick, let's get that in I know it's in Joel, but I'm thinking this is in Isaiah, a lot of places in Isaiah too. Let's start it with Joel, since I know it's still guaranteed. Joel, okay, chapter 3, verse 1. It say, behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. See, the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. This is what it's all about. Look at verse 6. It say, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians. We know who the Grecians were. It's the so-called white man who took the Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans into captivity under their government, under their military soldiers. Look at verse 19 to explain who are these Grecians, who are these so-called whites that they called themselves in 1681. Verse 19 it say, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. This is what the transatlantic slave trade was all about. And this is what the 400 years that the American government had to making a great announcement from 1619 all the way to 2019, or whatever you want, however you want to say it. You got 400 years. We making an announcement that we got these Israelites. We had them in bondage for 400 years, which is they got over here around about the 1555. They were taking them over there to Brazil and everything. They was taking the Native Americans over there to Spain. They were doing all kind of capturing the Israelites and taking them to other places. Now let's see in Isaiah, what is Isaiah talking about? Now I'm thinking in Isaiah 2, verse 1. Let's see what is concerning. Let's say the word that Isaiah the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. See, because Judah and Jerusalem was in captivity. Okay? Judah and Jerusalem was in captivity. Now, Jeremiah and Ezekiel, it goes in some more about Judah and Jerusalem's captivity. And I'm thinking 39 talks about it. Salakia. 39, it says, let's see here. There it is. Verse 23. Okay. It says, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel, that goes Judah and Jerusalem, went into captivity for their iniquity. Because the heathen, they don't know, because it's been a hidden operation. The Grecians and the so-called white man, the European Caucasian, got all kind of names attached to him and false identities, because he's a fugitive running from the Lord. It says, because they trespass against me, therefore hid I my face from them. So the Lord hid his face from the Israelites and let these Edomites kick they behind and throw them out they behind into slavery, into captivity for their iniquity. It says, and gave them into the hands of the enemies, so fell they all by the sword. You see, this is what is going on. Okay, so you go down to, let's see, verse 25, it spells it out kind of like Joel. It says, therefore, thus says the Lord God, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob. See, he didn't say Judah and Jerusalem. He put them all under the name Jacob. And have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name. So he's not going to let that thing last forever. He's going to let the nations know, hey man, these descendants of slaves, these people that you calling black, you calling Puerto Rican, you calling colored people, you calling them Negroes and Hispanics, Jamaicans, Haitians, see, you calling them South American, Brazilian, Ecuadorian, and all that crap, some Catholic Church labels that you done put on these people. Saint Thomas, Saint Croix, all this crap, all these saints, these religious people that you naming the lands that they captivity after. And now they known as a freaking land that you name. Say you ask them, who are you? Oh, I'm a Puerto Rican. What? You a Puerto Rican? What you mean? You a land? You some land this man done named? He done founded this land and took over. And now you calling yourself after some crap he called it. Now verse 27, it said, when I have brought them again from the people and gathered them out of the enemy's land, and I am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations. So many nations gonna see that the descendants of slaves, these are Israelites that went into captivity. They gonna come to that realization. Okay, and it's gonna be many nations seeing this thing. Verse 28, it says, then shall they know. Because see, they acting like they don't know. Y'all not know Israelite. What y'all talking about? The Bible ain't got nothing to do with color. It's all black, blackish. It's all colored people with dark skin is Israelites? What are you saying? See, they can't wrap their brains around it. It says, and then shall they know that I am the Lord your God, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen and by the heathen. But I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them any more there. So this is what the Lord is finna do, man. He's finna gather us out of this captivity and let these heathens and these Gentiles know that you was telling them lies and you didn't know who you had in captivity. You thinking, you regurgitating your forefathers' titles that they put on these people, and you acting like you can't understand what's going on. Now when you go into, let's see here, when you get, let's see, Hosea, because Hosea breaks it down real nice and easy. And this is what Apostle Paul brought out, because it lets you know what people gonna be saying. Why the Lord had to say, and they shall know. See, they acting like they don't know now, but there's gonna come a time that the heathen gonna know that the Israelites went into slavery for their iniquity, because they ain't recognizing it right now. Get right to the point of verse 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. Okay, the main idea is the children of Israel, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, it was said unto the children of Israel, that y'all are just some colored people. Y'all are just some Hamite Africans that we went over there and grabbed from Africa. See, another name that came from one of our generals, he named the place after himself, not Americo Vespucci, but Africanus Leo Scipio Africanus or something like that. He was a Roman Edomite general that named the place after himself, because he went down there and took over the place. It says that in the place where it was said unto them, see, it wasn't said unto the Gentiles. See, it wasn't said unto the Gentiles, you are not God's people. See, it was said unto the Israelites, unto them. See, ye are not my people. There, see, in that same place, there it shall be said unto them, you are the sons of the living God. And it's going to reiterate the them that it's talking about. Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together. So this is what's going to happen at the end of this captivity, at the end of America. Because this America and these heathens and these Edomites is going to be destroyed. And they're going to not even be some of the main ones to come to that realization. It's going to be these other heathens that's outside of America. They're going to come to the realization that those descendants of slaves, those was Israelites, because he done took them back to that land, and now they ruling over us. See, they done dragged us out of these bunkers that we was hiding in, our hiding spots, and now they over us. And this is what what's the name was talking about. Isaiah 14. This is what Revelation 13 and 10. But let's get it out of Deuteronomy 30, because they can't run around that one. So they try to run and hide around those two. But 30, you can't mess with it. Let's start at verse 1. It says, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon you, the blessing and the curse. See, the curse was going to come upon the Israelites. You see, and that curse of slavery was a major situation. See, they wasn't able to get away. They was trying to run off the plantation. They was revolting because they didn't understand the Lord put them on the plantation. They didn't understand the Lord had them in that situation for their iniquity. They thinking that the so-called white man just was greedy over money, and he just had a powerful army to come snatch them up. See, and they trying to get away. They thinking that they can get away. They don't know that the Lord gave the so-called white man the earth to be ruler over until he said their time is up. See, they didn't understand these things. They thinking they can get away from him when the Lord done gave him the whole world. You can't run from the south and go to the north and get away. See, because the Lord gave him everything. He wasn't just colonizing America. He was colonizing Africa, so-called Africa. He was colonizing the Chinaman land, Hong Kong, looking over the Chinese, Moab, and Ammon. He was colonizing the East Indians over there, where Gandhi was running and bowing down to him. See, he was colonizing the Arab, fighting the Arab tooth and nail, because the Arabs would commit suicide on his behind the foot, and they weren't never supposed to be up under his butt. But he had them on the ropes at all times, making deals with the Arabs. Saudi Arabia, they tell you straight up that they Ishmael. See, a small section of them. And then you had who else? Japheth, the Hawaiians. They went down there and overtook them people. So he done took over the whole world, and a Negro, an Hispanic, and Native American trying to run away from him, thinking they gonna get away. But no, they couldn't get away, because this man is pretty much given the power by the Lord. So let's finish this. So the blessing and the curse, mainly that curse came upon the Israelites. It says, which I have set before you, and you shall call them to mind among the nations. So while you among the nation, he gonna put the spirit on you to wake up and say, oh man, he done put the curses on us from Deuteronomy 28, and we are the Israelites. Rather the Lord your God have driven you. So you're gonna be in the land of your captivity, and you're gonna call the curse to mind. You're gonna realize, oh, these people calling us colored people and African American. What the world? We Israelites. You see? Now let's see here. He said here in let's see, verse 7, to get right to the point about what Deuteronomy 28, not Deuteronomy, Salaki, Revelations 13 and 10, and what's that other one? Isaiah 14, verse 1 and verse 2, Jeremiah 30 and 16, that all of these jokers is going into captivity. This is verse 7 of Deuteronomy. It says, and the Lord your God will put all these curses upon your enemies and on them that hate you, which persecute you. See, he was going to put all of this stuff on these enemies because they thought they was going to get away with the situation. And then it ain't going to happen. They're not going to be able to get away. Okay. So, I just wanted to bring that out and get into these prophecies that the Lord prophesied how we was gonna wake up and come up out of this slavery. I ended on that major prophecy in Revelation 11 and 11. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them. See, that go that spirit to wake us up and make us call to mind who we are and what curse we going through. Okay? The curse of slavery. That's why the movie Roots is a major part of the American culture. Major part. It says, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. See, once they realized, oh, these are chosen people of God right here, the slaves? Oh, man. Boy, don't we know we're in trouble. But now we got to fight God, and we can't beat God. See, we can beat every nation in the world. We can beat all these Gentiles and kick them behind. They can't do nothing with us. But boy, we can't fight God. We can even kick these Israelites behind. But we can't fight God. And he say he mad, he gonna take up for his people. And he gonna kick our behind for doing them wrong. And we still doing they behind wrong. We ain't let them go. But Jeremiah 15:33, we refuse to let them go. So he finna kick our butt, man. We finna get all kind of hell put up on us. See, that's where the great fear is gonna come, and they gonna attack the Israelites, because that's the only thing they can do. They can't do nothing else. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praise to Yahawah, Bahashem Yahweh, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.